Everyone, I hope you're well. It is that time of the season again where we go through the entire Quest comic. This one's been really good. I've been reading a couple pages outside of making videos just because I feel like, putting the whole thing in one final video is kind of what people are liking, so we're going to do it probably every season. It's kind of crazy how fast the season has gone by. 28 days remaining already, so we're going to jump into it. I think this one is going to end on a bang. It's looking pretty good. Some of the writers were kind of like, hyping it up. So let's jump in here. Prologue. Right. Today is the day I finally become famous. Last night, with no warning, Olympus's computerized terraformation systems initialized the shift of multiple sectors of the floating city to allow a fleet of 15 ships to dock, starting with the Icarus. Within minutes, impossibly large Medusa vines broke through the ship's hulls and overtook the city, destroying power grids, water mains, and even buildings by sunrise. It shouldn't matter. The city's been uninhabited for years and has only been used as an arena for the Apex games. Until this week. The Syndicate has opened Olympus to the public for a dedication ceremony to honor the legend Pathfinder for his heroism upon learning he saved the Outland. It's really cool. In Olympus now, there's actually a statue there near Pathfinder's boxing ring, and that's really cool. Thousands of innocent people have come from all over to attend this celebration of life, just in time for death to come calling. My name is Angela Phazia, and today I make history. Angela Phazia, investigative journalist. Fire, bullets, even liquid nitrogen don't do a damn thing. They're indestructible and they just keep growing. Grace Rashid, director of security. Miss Phazia, the Icarus is this way. Follow me. These aren't your average Medusa vines. Who's the owner? Don't know. Serial numbers were scratched off. Crew? Dead. How? Does my badge say lead mortician? I'm out. If the floor starts to give, I'd run. You're leaving me? What's more important than this? My job? Lock up when you leave. Come on, Ange. It's just a tree, that's all. And this is just a flower. And this is... New paint job? Scratched off serial numbers? No cams? Someone's covering up the identity of the fleet's owner. What's so important about today? Isn't it obvious? Today is the day I die. Today I stop being Angela and I get a new name. Why can't I breathe? Patient Zero. And the outbreak starts. I'm just the first of many, and she was. This thing kind of goes on, right, for the whole comic. A fatal allergen infects an empty city the same week thousands of people are allowed in. That's no accident. I'd stake my life on it if I had one left. They'll give it their all. Attempt to stop this thing. If they succeed, they'll be more than heroes. That's the stuff the legends are made of. Alright, that first step's doozy. Wake up, Silver. You're lying to me. What? I'm sorry. I never meant... How'd you know? Lying on a park bench, that is. Ha! I'm just teasing. Yeah, party and a what? Yeah, that's me. Well, get your gear and let's go. We got our work cut out for us. Ain't seen anything like it, Sergeant Williams. Director Rashid, my boss, she was on duty. She also let that reporter in. Angela Phazia, we go way back. Went way back. Next day, we find her. Bloody eyes, coma, everyone's already on edge with that salver business. The men ain't going anywhere near this thing now. Then you're lucky a woman's here. I'm going in. Not without your jump kit, you won't. Sweet, Anita, but let her go buy you dinner before going all mama bear on her. Follow protocol and I may let you. Careful, Sergeant. I think you just agreed to a date. Andrade, you're 6. She gets attacked by a vine. It's almost like they're conscious. She gets knocked down. Falls down. Where does this hatch go? It's not a hatch. She went right through the floor and into open air. She's falling down out of Olympus. What happens next? 09, 17 hours. Syndicate Spin, Doc, Jacob Young, and Hammond Stooge, Cheryl Marchi make contact. Want us to do their dirty work. Again, this is from Bangalore's perspective. 10:06 hours. Got my team. Best of the best. And Silver. Hopefully he's useful. Again, last time we had to wear pants and it really helped. So hopefully he doesn't have to wear pants again, right? 10:32 hours. Debrief with the foreman. Lowe's not wearing her jump kit. I call her out again. 10:35 hours. I watched someone I care about fall to their death, and all I can think is, please God, not again. Happened to her brother. Loba! If I knew beautiful women just fell from the sky, I would have signed up for the game sooner. This was an awesome moment for sure. I don't know who you are, but you have to let me go. How many girls have had that? Falk, Ram, you two know each other? Know her? I gave her wings. We have to get everyone away from these vines stat. Wait a damn sec. Now, Bangs, I trust this one. Evac she wants. Evac she gets. Later. Thanks for the lift. Any sign of silver? Okay, can we just go back? Can't they just, like, shoot the vines? I guess not. Thanks for the lift, Silver. Oh, any sign of Silver, Gibby? Nothing, sister. Maybe he ran away. What's gone into that boy? Been acting odder than usual since this morning. Name's Kairi Imahara. Call sign, Valkyrie. You must stay away from the vines. You could have a fatal reaction to them. Starts with bleeding eyes. 72 hours later, you're in a body bag. What's the cure? That's the bad news, Sarge. I didn't ask for bad news. I asked about the cure. Because if you're right, I got 3 days to figure out how to survive. So talk fast, new girl. Oh boy. Well, you know why you're here. I can't do a Scottish accent for the life of me. The legacy antigen. 203 people have already been admitted with bleeding eyes, and that number's climbing by the minute. If Kairi's right, we have less than 3 days to find a cure. Grandmere would be so proud. I can't. The greatest scientific minds among the legends working together to save lives. I'm not exactly in touch with my inner scientist these days. At least you were one. I don't know why I'm here. I'm just an engineer. He just says, Hey, engineers are helpful. If you want a giant weed whacker, would you rather glue people's faces to the ground? Whatever Crypto said I did, he's lying. So it's funny. That was in one of the loading screens, right? Mirage glued Crypto's face to the ground, just as like a practical joke. Enough. Valkyrie, what are we up against? I encountered the vines when I found my dad's Titan. No matter what I tried, they wouldn't come off. I found research papers in the wreckage and tracked down one of the scientists. They were genetically modifying the vines, weaponizing them, calling it Project Legacy. What would you expect from a planet like Typhon? This thing's from Typhon, but those ships aren't IMC or Ares. Indeed, they're not, dearie. The serial numbers have been scratched off, and the flight logs wiped clean. Whoever sent this monstrosity didn't want to be found. While the rest of you debate the history of a plant, I need to know how to keep Anita alive. I'll deal with who sent it later. Careful what you say, Loba. One of us could be a mole. Going back to the Season 5 quest. What did you say? Too soon? Dr. Caustic, we've discussed this. Your attitude. Do your worst, Miss Paquette. You're going to electrocute me again? I get to watch 203 people die. Why would I want a cure? Because a new patient was just admitted. Her name is Katerina Tikasek, but she also goes by the name Mystic. That name ring any bells, Doctor? It's their mother. Dun dun dun. Who the hell do you think you are? She raised me too. How did she get infected? Why is she on Olympus at all? How should I know? Mystic and I... Don't you dare say that name. Stop it, both of you. The others are asking questions. I didn't say anything. I wouldn't. You told Watson? We have no secrets. If that's what you need to tell yourself. Enough! I'll store them inside. But stop wasting time, both of you. After your funeral, your father died of a broken heart, and your mother would have done the same. Do you know what kept her going? Finding an orphanage for sale. She knew if she gave up, a precious son would never forgive her, even in death. That's how highly she thinks of you. That is the pedestal you're on. That's how much she loves you. And you're content? Oh, and you're content to watch her die? Dr. Caustic? Forget him. We're trying to figure out how they were able to pull this off. They'd need a roadmap, a blueprint, something in nature that already has this trait. Find that, dear, and you'll find your cure. They had one, a mammoth-class arachnid. Rare, emits a toxic gas from its abdomen. Oh goody, giant killer toxic spiders? Guess tiny cuddly hypoallergenic puppies are too much to ask for. We'll need... That's not very in character. There's so many syllables there. What's the stuttering? We'll need Bloodhound and your ship. Track these damn things down and bring the whole nest back if we have to. They're called Carthage spiders. The agotoxins are used in my gas traps, but you want the enzyme they produce that nullifies the agotoxin. Thought you were gone. We don't need your help. Except you do. I'm the only one who knows where to find the arachnids. They're indigenous to only one planet, Gaia. Pack your bags, boy. We're going home. Haunted by broken ghosts. So, we all just avoiding the elephant in the dropship? Which is a metaphor for what, Grenadier? The nervous walk through customs, the dodgy looks around blue heelers? Fess up, Doc. You're making sure that X doesn't know you're back in town, aren't you? You filthy tomcat, you. I hope you land ships better than your insane dead friend did, miscreant. Don't tell me this is about the butt slap, mate. You earned it. He's friendlier than usual. He must approve. Eh. Oh, man, that's hilarious that they put that, like, canon. And you vetted these guys? Airtight. Anita has the best security detail money can buy. You're a sweetheart, Jamie. Go home. Happy hunting, boss. It's cool to see Jamie still. We saw her from Loba's origin story and never really, like, heard from him again. You really care about her? Why the bodyguards? A psychotic simulacrum has vowed to murder everyone I love. Hate it when that happens. What's his beef? I condemned him to eternal suffering by making him immortal. If you'll excuse me. If Watson slips up, if my mother finds out I'm alive, she won't. We're both wanted men. She'll have a target on her back. So we learned in the comic that she already knew he was alive, like, way early on, because Corsick's disguise is terrible. Look, you care. We're covered. Pathfinder isn't aware he knows in the first place, and Watson's word is a bond. Nobody else knows the truth, so back off. As always, you're incorrect, boy. One other knows. So I wasn't sure who this was when I last got up to this point in the comic. Someone suggested it might be, what's his name? I forgot his name. From the Fight Night trailer, the detective, right? That makes sense. Prepare, fly fighters. We are landing in the outskirts of the Styxian jungle. Our mission is unchanged. 3 spiders, alive. We must prepare ourselves. They're better trackers than us. We are both hunters and prey. We trek on for friends, family, for Bangalore, and the hunt begins. Vulnerable position. It would be a whole lot easier if I flew us above the tree line. Carvage spiders live underground. We'd never see them. These things are too big to hide. And she's tripping again. Down they fall. Bit of a tumble. Whoa, sorry, not sorry. Bloodhound said the spiders like moisture. We'll set up camp here. You're welcome. Later. So, this dance of revenge with the sim must put a damper on your dating life. Plan on getting off the dance floor soon? It can't be killed, thanks to me, so probably not. That bodyguard bill is gonna add up. What did he do? Sell wolfskin rugs? He murdered my parents and threw my father's corpse down an elevator shaft where it landed at my feet. I was 9 years old. Oh, not exactly your kind of bedtime story. You'd be surprised. Really? Think you get me, Kai? I know I got you. Underneath all that lipstick and bravado is a little girl who had her heart ripped out of her chest, and you won't stop until somebody pays for what that girl lost. Valkyrie. All the trinket, the power plays, it's all a practice run for him. And when you found him, you were relentless, unflinching, fearless. But here's the kicker. You got your revenge. But that little girl still doesn't have her heart. Valk, stop it. I don't know you. I was you. Always looking over my shoulder, obsessed with the boogeyman, but that toxicity will sneak up behind you and eat you alive before you even... Kari, get out of the way! Oh dear. Man, okay. If this was like a live action show, or even an animated show, that would be very cool to see. It's still alive, kinda. Bag it and let's get back to the... What the crap? What was that about always having to look over your shoulder? The terrible truth about Alexander Knox. Ooh, I haven't read up to this part yet. This is, caustic, so here we go. Conquest is mine. You little ripper, 1 down, 2 to go. The others aren't back yet. No sign of them. Do not succumb to self-destruction, Flahy. All hope is all but lost. You won't even take my hand? You hate me that much? Hatred is a petty emotion. Irrelevant. Foolish to think someone who allowed his own mother to mourn his death has emotions at all. Wait, who was that? Oh, I thought this was... Oh, I'm so silly. I thought this was Fuse and Bloodhound. Okay. Indeed, the nest should be ahead. Before Mystic found me, I would have given anything to have a family, and you just threw yours away. Do you know how many times she'd call me Alexander when I got in trouble? How many nights she cried herself to sleep? Where were you? Why weren't you there, consoling her, easing her pain? Why didn't you... Because the Katsu was supposed to kill me by now. Ooh. Dude. Oh, he's taken aback. He's like, what did he just say? You're sick? Whether I perish in a lab fire or a hospital, the hypothesis concludes the same. I'm already dead. Nox! Dunk. Oh god. Crypto, wake up. What am I? I believe this is referred to as the parlor. And we're the flies. Oh god, I love in back of that too. Abandonment issues. Freedom! How can you see what you're doing? Same reason he can hit the bullseye for a gas cloud. The enzyme, you had it all along. Only enough to protect myself, not vaccinate hundreds. Caustic, through the others, grab Loba Spider and let's go. Save your breath, Valk. Nothing would make Caustic happier than to see Crypto and I, what's the word? Exsanguinated. Where's the spider? In the cocoon. With me. Oh god. No, without that enzyme, Bangalore will die. Without that enzyme, I'll die. They're here. I'm not living without that spider. Loba, throw me your bracelet. I'll get Bangalore's cure. But you have to trust me. Throw me the bracelet. Remember, I got you. I'll help you against the horde, just get me out of here. Or I leave you. Could you give you a hero's death, comfort your friends, grieve with your mother, and then everything you love, everything you stole from me, will once again be mine. That's crazy. Nobody will believe you, Caustic. Watson will never forgive you. None of them will. For the love of Galileo, boy, I cannot wait to shut you up for good. You talk too much. Yeah. What happened? I'm alive? Miss Paquette, my mother, they need to be looked after after I'm gone. You despise me. I believe we are both out of those. More than you'll ever know, but my death is imminent, and I have no other options. Look who we found in the neighborhood. Bloody hell, if you needed help, you should have just said something. That's so cool. Luckily, honor your namesake. Save the brave souls still in the slaughter, while Fitzroy and I clear the way. Later. Engines are running. Do we have the 3? You have 2. Caustic stole mine. The spider will be used to ensure my own survival. There are plenty. I made a woman a promise. You bastard. Find your own damn cure. Oh, God. Thank you. Like I said, you got me. Jory's still out on that, but in the meantime, I've got a date with a beautiful woman, and she's a stickler for punctuality. To be continued. Ooh. Alright, we've got 3 minutes left. That's perfect timing. Alright, here we go. Part 10, Legacy Found. Okay. There is a word in the Korean language, chenyum. It means resignation. Accept the way of the world. Resign yourself to the truth. Good, bad, ugly, doesn't matter. Recognize it for what it is. Reality. Whether you like it or not. I need to tell you about something. About your mum. 3 live spiders, Dr. Summers. Now let's start pulling up some weeds. Where you going, Lobes? Told you, I got a date. Take Horizon, for example. She doesn't know it yet, but that serum will only stop the vines from growing further. What's already embedded, however, can't be undone. For now, at least, we're stuck with them. Oh well, chenyum. Have you seen Loba yet? I want a little bow chicka mau wow. What? Have you seen Loba yet? I want a little bow chicka mau mau. She just woke up for Pete's sake. Ha, girl, you better check that at the door. Loba and I, or Loba, an unlikely knight who has saved the life of her princess and looks to her reward. We're just friends. Ah. Oh no, that's sad. It's how the cards are dealt. No way. Kenyum. Ah, that's sad. I guess Loba really liked Bangalore, huh? Transporting her to a facility on Gaia with a lot of access to visitors. Thankfully, Miss Paquette was there. She saved her life. Can we see her before she goes? Only family. Which of you is Miss Tickersek's son? Oh, that's awkward. It's He's her son, Dr. Mikhail Kostik. But it should be you. Thank you, Park. Oh man, that's sad. Why did you do that? Who knows when you get to see her again? Here's what she's leaving behind. Her legacy. So are you. No, Natalie. Alexander? This is my legacy. Oh, wow. Huh. That's cool. Look at him. Wow, it's like the first time we get to see Caustic like actually as a human. My gift to her for all she's done for me. Hello, mother. Genium. Oh, that's sad. Like, damn, that's a good way to end. Cool. Well, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching along. See you all in the comments. Let me know what you think. Cheerio.